guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today's video guys, as you can see on the title below, I will be helping you out to gather all the requirements and what to do to apply for adjustment of status after you got married here in United States and after you entered as a K1 visa. This video will help you out to make it easier for you, and I will give you tips and advices and also what to expect while applying for your adjustment of status. So let's start with the requirements. So for the requirements for your adjustment of status, you will be needing a cover letter. So cover letter, we are all familiar about this because we've been doing this since our application from our K1 fiancé or fiancé visa. So cover letter is one of the requirements, and what's in the cover letter are the date and also the address of United States Department of Homeland Security and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, that USCIS. And also, nature of submission is for I-485, immediate relative spouse family-based adjustment of status. Filing concurrently is I-765 application for employment authorization and I-131 application for travel document advance parole. So you wanted to apply along with your I-485 application is your work or employment authorization and also your travel document or advance parole, because who knows, we don't know when you're gonna get your green card and when you're gonna get your interview and all that. So might as well file your authorization, employment authorization, and also your travel document to make it more easier for you guys, because we don't know how long is the process gonna take. And for me, it's still going on. I'm still waiting for my interview, and it's been more than 1 year now, and I'm still waiting. I already renewed my work permit and travel permit. So yeah, it's more than a year and I haven't got anything, or I haven't got my interview yet. So if I were you guys, I will send my application for employment authorization and travel document. So for the body of your cover letter is, to whom it may concern, I entered the United States of America with K1 visa, the date, and then your port of entry. And now I am applying for I-485 and adjustment of status based on marriage to your husband's name, U.S. citizen. We were married the date of your wedding and where it happens. And also, please find and close I-485, I-765, and I-131 with their corresponding supporting documents. So what are the requirements for I-485 form and supporting documents? So for immediate relative, spouse, family-based adjustment of status, we have to complete the form G1450, authorization for credit card transaction for the amount of, when I filed for our adjustment of status, we paid $1,225, but I heard that by October 2nd, they're gonna increase the filing fee. I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost you, but before it cost $1,225, so maybe there's a new increased fee on October 2nd. So including that, the biometrics is $85, and then the form I-485 is $1,140. So that total is $1,225. So for this, for biometrics, they will get your fingerprints and your information and everything, you have to go to the office, USCIS office in your state, and then they will process your information and your background and everything. And then from there, they will use that information to give you or to release you a work permit and a travel permit. So that's for that biometrics. Second is Form G1145. G1145, as we all know, G1145 is the one that one page, I think, that we have to put our name, our email, and phone number. So in case we have an update and they do have an update for us, they will text us and send a message that, hey, we received your application, this is your tracking number, or this is your USCIS number for your application. So that's that. And that USCIS number will use for your tracking your cases. Next is duly accomplished I-485 form. So I-485 form is your application for immediate relative, spouse, family-based adjustment of status. So just complete that, answer all the questions, filled out completely, filled out honestly, and also review your form like twice or thrice before you send it. Make sure that you filled out everything that you have to fill out and filled out the boxes that you have to fill in, and also make sure that the boxes that you don't have to answer, make sure that you did not put anything on it, because your application might get delayed if they see something weird or something wrong with your application or with your form, and then they will say, hey, why did you fill this up, and this is not for you, blah blah. So make sure you review your form and check out everything, spelling, and yes, everything. So just make sure everything is good and ready to go. Next is copy of I-797 Notice of Approval for the I-129F petition and NVC acceptance letter. So for this, you don't have to send original copy. Just send a copy or scanned copy of your Notice of Approval, which is your NOAA 2 for your K1 fiancé petition. I-129 petition. That's your NOAA 2 petition. And also the NVC acceptance letter. We all have that. So just a copy or a scanned copy of it. You don't have to send any original document because that's yours. Next is certified copy of marriage certificate. So my advice for you guys is when you go to your city hall or where'd you get all your marriage certificate, make sure you ask for like a lot of copies, because for adjustment of status, they ask for a lot of certified copies, not just a Xerox copy or a scanned copy. They want a certified copy of it. So we ask for like, I think 5 pieces of it for employment, for travel, and adjustment of status, and then the next one is for my report of marriage, and the last one is for me that I can still have a copy of it. So just ask for a copy and just send certified copy of your marriage certificate. Next is copy of birth certificate. You can scan that or copy that. And copy of biographic page of passport. Make sure, you guys, that the picture is clear, your name is clear. Make sure that the bio page is clear, that all the information is readable, all the information is clear, your picture is clear. So, yes. And also, copy of K1 visa page, your visa page in your passport. Make sure that is clear also. Next is copy of Form I-94 or Arrival Departure Records. So you can access this or you still have that copy on you. I-94 includes your arrival, your visa when you entered US, when you arrive in US, something like that. So you can access that in the internet to print that out for you. Just type I-94 and your name, or I think they're gonna ask for your birthday, I'm not sure. But just type in I-94 and then they will ask you a question or other information to access your I-94 record. Next is 2 pieces of 2x2 size colored photos with name and a number at the back. So we are all familiar with this. We've gone through this a lot. 2x2 pictures, a number at the back, and your name. And also, copy of vaccination documentation worksheet. I think that's from our medical. We have a worksheet, just a copy of it, not the original. And also, duly accomplished Form 864 affidavit of support from husband along with the following documents. So, they will ask for our information and also for our husband's information to check if our husband's a citizen or legit, you know. So, for the information for our husband, they need recent 6 months pay stubs. Second is copies of Form 1040 for the past 2 years. Third is copies of W-2s for years the past 2 years. Fourth is biographic page of passport of petitioner, that's your husband, and a copy of birth certificate of the petitioner. So that's it, guys, I think for applying and for the requirements for your application for adjustment of status. So don't forget, guys, to include your requirements for your employment authorization document and also for your travel document or advance parole. So if you haven't watched my video, guys, about my requirements for your EAD or your travel document or your employment authorization document, please check out this link up here and we'll give you the requirements for your application for those documents. So I'm not gonna discuss it for this video, guys, because I am focusing on the requirements of I-485 adjustment of status requirements. But for the employment authorization document and travel parole document, it's in my YouTube channel, guys. If you have time, you can click that and visit my channel. So I think I will give you a little tips and advices on what to expect during or applying while waiting for your adjustment of status. So once you send your application of adjustment of status, it will take a week or two for you to get a message from them that they already received your application. They will send you a text or a message to your phone number, and they will give you a tracking number or your USCIS number for your employment authorization, for your travel document, and for your adjustment of status. So you will receive 3 numbers that you can enter and use to see the process or to track your case. Next is, once you got that, you can always visit how is your case doing. After that, you will receive a notice from them that they received your application via letter. So you will receive 3 letters. We called it NOAA 1, Notice of Approval 1, which is nothing to say that they already approved your application. It just say that we received your application and we will review and blah blah blah. So that's your NOAA 1. Next is they will send you a biometric schedule after 3 months or 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, or it's just in our state. But here in Washington, I think I waited for 3 months or 2 months before I got my biometric schedule. So after I got my biometric schedule, I went to the office, took my biometrics, and then I waited for 7 months to get my work permit. That's here in Washington. I'm not sure in other states, but I'm hearing a lot of information that in the other states they process everything quick, they process everything fast. I think here in Washington, they have a lot of application, so there's a lot of workloads in the office. So I think that's the reason why they took a lot of time to process our application. But for other states, it took I think 6 months or 5 months for your work permit, and then right after that you can get your green card. But sometimes in other cases you are not getting your work permit because you're getting your green card. So it's a different, different situation, different state, different rules. So you guys don't expect that, oh, I heard from Ayek that it will take like a year or 2 years before your green card. It's just in this state in Washington. I'm not sure in California, Texas, North Carolina. I'm not sure about how they process um their applications, but here it takes a long time to process the applications or petitions. So biometrics done. So after 5 months, 6 months waiting for your work permit, you will receive your combo card. Combo card, we called it combo card because it's a combination of your employment authorization document and your travel document. It's a combination. So it's just one ID, guys, and we call it EAD card or a combo card. So once you have that, make sure you check the expiration date of the card to make sure that if you don't have your green card after like 8 months or 7 months, so you should be getting ready to renew your combo card because you don't want to wait until your work permit expires and then you apply for renewal. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope I help you out and it makes easier for you to apply for your adjustment of status. And please, guys, leave a comment down below if you have questions, and I will do my best to answer everything. And disclaimer, the information that I am giving you guys is based on my experience. I'm not a legal advisor or a lawyer or whatsoever. This is based on my experience. So yes. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!